Hello friends, it's Danny here, and I'm back today with the third video in my new series, the Craft Fair 2024 projects. So let's get right into what I have today. I have a cute little box. Like, isn't this the most darling little box ever? Yes, I found them at Michael's. I just had to have them. I didn't know what I was getting them for, but I had to have them. So today I've made a lot of these. These are little gift card envelopes or mini cards. I actually will end up having 3 different kinds of gift card holders, I guess you could call them, by the end of this series. This was the first one that I created. And how this came about is my daughter and I took a trip to the Chicago area earlier this year in August. We went to the Scrapbook Expo. And along the way, I was talking to her about craft fair ideas. And I was like, I really want to do something for gift cards. At that time, I had like pocket dies and stuff, but I was like, I need it to be something I can make fast. And I don't know what I want to do. And she came up with the idea of a little envelope and that you would just put in, and maybe having like a little mini card that you could write your message, but that a gift card could easily fit in there. So I ran with that idea, and I think I've made like 51 of these so far, but they go together really easy. The way that I did them was with the envelope punch board, which I had for years and never used until Crafty Al showed me actually how to use it. I will link in the description box below Crafty Al's channel, and a link to Simon Says Stamps actually had the envelope punch board in stock, so that's listed. And otherwise, I just used a lot of different, a lot of not too shabby papers and a lot of just papers from my stash. I think that is one reason why I am enjoying this craft fair projects, is that I'm just pulling from my stash. I'm using what I have in my stash. Yeah. I did lots of different ones. This is a stamp set from My Favorite Things, Teachers Like You. The world needs more teachers like you. I did some coffee ones, Coffee Because Mondays Happen. That's from Sweet and Sassy Stamps, which is now Creative Worship Stamps, I believe that's what they're called. Lots of coffee. I did some birthday. I did some more like masculine. I did some fall. And I just went through my stash. I found papers and sentiments and things, dies that would work for it. And I just had fun. So today I'm going to show you real quick how I did it, and to make the little mini card inside, because I'm actually not going to do that today. You take a 6x4 piece of cardstock and you fold it in half. I used, I think, white cardstock so that there wouldn't be like anything. Let me just pull one more out just to make sure. Oh, I guess I didn't. So if I used colored cardstock, I used a piece of white cardstock inside. But I just decorated it. I didn't color anything. I didn't add anything special to it. But yeah, so, and then I did want to show, because I need to pull out some more supplies. I didn't know how I wanted this to close for people. So I just added a piece of double-sided like score tape, but I left the release paper on, and then we're going to tell them they just have to peel that off and it'll close easy peasy. So I'm going to put this back away. Sure I am. And we're going to make a little envelope on camera. I need to go grab some of the score tape to use with it. So I'll be right back and we'll get started. I am back. And like I said, this is so easy. And I know that these are really simple, but I think that at the holidays or just for giving a gift card, sometimes simple is better. Just an envelope and a little mini card, and you can write a little message inside, but then it'll also have your gift card in there. So we're just going to make the envelope. Like I said, to make the card, you just cut your cardstock at 6x4, fold it in half, and decorate however you want it. Sorry, I'm OCD and I want that back in the box. All right, so I have a very old envelope punch board, but it is by We Are Memory Keepers, which I think they're just We Are Makers now. It works the exact same way. I pulled out some paper from Not Too Shabby. Not sure if it's still available or not. And then I'm using I want to use 6x6 paper, and it's going to make the card size is 3x4, and we're going to do our first score at 2 5/8. So just going to choose a piece of paper here that I like. Let's do these sunflowers, or these flowers. I think they're kind of like sunflowers. So your first thing that you're going to do is you're going to find that 2 5/8, because that's the first score. So it's right there, 2 5/8. Bring it up so you can see it, hopefully. It's marked so clearly, 2 5/8, for those of us that don't like those measurements that are eighths and sixteenths. It comes with a little bone folder, and you're just going to score and punch. And then we don't worry about any more measurements. And then you just turn it. You line up that score line, and you do the same thing. You score and you punch. Again, you just turn it. You line up that score line. Whoops, you don't do that. You score and you punch. And again, you rotate it, line it up. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. So I'm just lining up that score line, and then you score and punch. I'm going to get all the little bits from out of there and recycle those. And then you can turn it if you want, and it has a nice little corner rounder here, so your envelope will have rounded corners. And again, I'm just going to get rid of those little bits. All right. Next, just need to reinforce those score lines. And then the way that I like to do it is I put score tape or adhesive on these two flaps here. So bring this in. I also reinforce it with some liquid glue. So I have that, and I have that I did too long, but that's okay. That little bit will go right up here. I use my little pokey tool. I got this from This Calls for Confetti, to remove the liner paper. And like I said, I'm going to add some liquid glue. Just to give it a little bit added support, I guess you could say. Move that out of the way. And there, our little envelope is done. Quick and easy, oh so pretty, and then you can make a little mini card to go in it, or you can just use the envelope itself for the gift card, whatever you want to do. I am hoping that these will sell. I'm not sure. Like I said, I have 2 other videos coming out soon. I was gifted some dies for my birthday that are gift card holders, so I will share those as well. But this was my first one. Like I said, I went crazy. I sat down one weekend and I just put them together. They go together quick and easy. You just stamp, decorate, and make that little mini card. Super easy. And I think that it'll be good because you don't have to use it for a gift card. You could use it just for a little card to say hi, or like with Secret Santas. I know those are a big thing, or like to give your child's teacher a gift. Lots of possibilities. So that's what I have for you today. I will link the envelope punch board in the description box below. Everything else was just stuff from my stash. And until my next video, go do something for yourself and go get crafty. Bye.